There's a little bunch of ETs together. I'm sure it's meant to be a community, but looks like ETs. Good morning and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another wander. Today we're taking you to a little village that you've probably never heard of. We're going to take you to Milton Abbas, which is a very quaint little town with quite a rich history. Well, I say we're going to take you there. We're actually here now. You might be wondering what all this bunting is for. We'll explain that in a bit. To give you a hint, we were actually here last weekend for a bit of an event. So you can see here that the town's fairly symmetrical. It's just one big road and there's houses on each side that match the other all the way down. I shouldn't be standing in the middle of the road actually. You can see here this is the old, well, I say old post office, it's the current post office. An old phone box. It's a very almost purposely designed town, and it is, which we'll go into later on for who actually designed it and why. And it's got a bit of a dark history about it as well, which again we'll go into in a bit. Let's take you for a walk and we'll show you the rest of it. Hello puppy. Hello.
As Shane had mentioned before, you probably notice here, you can see probably better behind me from this angle, perfect symmetry. The other thing you might notice is how high the trees are either side. This village was actually built in a valley. Another little fact, this isn't the original village. The original one was further down that way and knocked down by the lord who lived close by. We'll explain a little bit more about why he decided to replace that village with this one in a bit, but just down there is a very interesting spot I'd like to stop at and talk about a bit more.
Don't think I'd be able to fit in there if I wanted to. No, not at all. One thing about this village, it's so cute. It's so picturesque, like countryside village. And they got really tiny seats. It's a bit of a theme I'm noticing. I think we've spotted a silly puppy. What's this? Is this a silly puppy? Is this a silly puppy? Oh no.
There's this building here and this church over here, which I would like to talk about. But before I do, I'd like to give you a bit of a history as to why this place exists. As we've been walking through Milton Abbas, you've probably noticed how almost too picture perfect this place is, and even that has been done on purpose. We are surrounded by England's first proper planned village. This area was created and designed and built, yes, thank you for your input, Chester, in 1770. Are you willing to come up on here as well, huh? I think Chester's feeling a bit left out.
I think so.
So yes, this village was created in 1770 because of a gentleman named Joseph Damer, who was the first Earl of Dorchester. He ended up commissioning two architects to design the perfect village. One of them is William Chambers and the other one is Lancelot Brown. A lot of people may recognise him more as Capability Brown.
So tough.
I know. Yeah, he ended up getting that name because every time he went to help redesign someone's house, what was it he said?
The place has capability to be improved.
Yeah, the place has capability to be improved, and because he used that word so often, he was nicknamed Capability Brown. Now the reason I wanted to explain a little bit of the history here is because of how purpose-built this building is to be in front of a church. Behind us stands almshouses. For those of you who don't know what an almshouse is, back during the 1700s, I think 1600s, I'm not sure when they actually started, but they were purposely built for the poor and also people who were too old to work, so I guess retired people back then. and it was cheaper rent, or you could stay there for free depending on circumstances. It was built in front of a church to show the compassion there and that they were doing good in the eyes of God. One thing I questioned about was, why would the first Earl of Dorchester do something so kind when he basically kicked out an entire village to break it down and rebuild in his perfect image? It's because of status. I don't think I'd consider that kindness, really. The almshouses, which you see here, are actually relocated from the original town of Middleton. They were located further down the road. The first Earl of Dorchester felt that it was his responsibility to rehome them after basically destroying their homes and forcing them out, and then he pretty much forced them back in. Oh, Chester! Is that your bowl?
There's no water.
We've got some water on us. Yeah,
thank you.
He just likes picking up bowls, but thank you. So in the 18th century, almshouses weren't just about charity, they were also a status symbol for the wealthy landowners. So by providing housing for the elderly poor, Damer could show benevolence to those he displaced, and it's also just kind of demonstrated I guess piety and social responsibility. Again, it was all about status back then. I don't think it was so much charity. In addition to that, bit cheeky, but he could pick and choose who could remain nearby, so he had control over that.
So bad.
It really is, it's so mean. Yeah, so I don't know what happened to the poor people who he decided didn't fit in with his aesthetics. So all these poor old people had to audition to stay in the almshouses. I don't actually know if that's true, but it is very strange. It did sound a bit like a pick and mix sort of situation there. Yeah, so everything here has been created and designed to be in harmony with one another. It's all about symbolism, it's all about perfection. Right, let's head on further down and then we can show you the location of the original village.
You can see that it's so quiet today. When there's no cars, it's completely silent. You can just hear nothing but the wind. Less than a week ago, this place was a bustling little hive of community, I don't know, joy? I'm not sure what the right word is, but every 2 years, Milton Abbas hosts a massive street fair. They close off the entire road, and from one end of the village all the way to the next, there's just booths of food and activities. People dress up in 18th century clothes. It's very cute. We came here last Saturday, less than a week ago, to enjoy that. Here's a bunch of footage from us going about and having a look. It wasn't as nice as today. It was unfortunately a bit overcast, and it even started raining a little bit. It was still really nice. This is only the third time we've actually ever been to the actual fair. I believe it was meant to happen around COVID time, but of course COVID happened and that delayed it all. You wouldn't believe it compared to last week. Just so quiet. Lovely. As you can see, there's just thatched cottages everywhere, tucked around every corner. Every time I see a thatched cottage roof, I always make a joke about like how easy they would be to shoot a flaming arrow at them and catch on fire.
Joke about that in a place where all these people live in thatched cottages. They're gonna give you right stink eye.
This place is so flammable. So we're just leaving the village. We've actually walked the entirety of it already, but we're going to go back through there and show you some other bits and bobs that we've missed. Just across the road here, this is the location. I believe it's called Lake Lodge. And just over there, there's actually quite a massive lake. I say massive, it's big compared to the ponds you usually get around here. This is the location of where the original village of Middleton once was, before it all got relocated over there.
Everyone was forced to leave and they went to like maybe neighbouring villages and such, or made homeless, and they just knocked it all down and reused all the material to build the village up there. So even though it's very beautiful, very picturesque, but it didn't have very nice beginnings. To put it lightly, they did relocate some of the villagers back there, but like I said to you before with the outhouse, he picked and chose who could stay there depending on their behaviour and whether they fit with his aesthetic. So a lot of tradesmen and merchants, they were just kicked out if they weren't needed. Poor people, I don't know what happened to them. I tried finding something online, but there's not really any record, it's only assumptions.
There's always something really dark behind these beautiful places, isn't there? It's never just a lovely town that was built because they wanted to. No, people made homeless, kicked out because they weren't good enough. So we unfortunately can't actually get to the lake because this is all private property and all fenced off. The lake is just over there. I do believe it goes all the way around there if you follow the road. We probably can't do that today with Chester, but it is there. We're not making it up. Not that we make up facts about anything, but you know. Oh, I didn't actually know this walk existed. Well, maybe we will actually be able to show you the lake. If this is actually a walk, this might just be someone's driveway. Oh.
The entrance.
Oh,
So it runs all along here.
Yeah, blimey.
Massive, isn't it?
It's huge. I didn't actually know this was here.
We came here last time, but it's easy to forget. It was really busy.
Yeah. It does appear to be a walk. There's a sign there.
Yeah, this leads down to the chapel.
Oh, oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm just completely losing my mind. It's fine.
Oh, there you go.
There's the lake. It's actually quite pretty.
It's really pretty, isn't it? Shame we can't walk around it.
So what, the village actually used to be like...
Around here. Like,
Oh.
They can't be on... Unless they...
They filled
They
the...
literally just blasted the village out of the ground and made a lake.
Yeah, so they moved all the buildings and then detonated a massive bomb.
Erased all proof of existence.
That's dedication. Capability, Brown, newer stuff.
It's a good fix.
Yeah, he does the job. Even though it's the 1st of August, it's actually quite cold today. Yeah, that wind has got some nip to it.
We are in a valley though.
Yeah, still. It's been like 23, 24 degrees constantly, and today feels like it's...
Do you remember that video we saw when they said in valleys never to camp in them because it holds in all the cold air? Do you remember that?
No, when was that?
And sometimes it can have that death mist.
Oh, that's right.
Don't camp in valleys.
There's a sign back there just saying the lake is indeed private property, which is annoying. But we got to see a little glimpse of it, so that's something.
There's deadly nightshade in it.
I think it is. We won't add that to our burritos. I don't know if you can see that, but the tree's going directly into the fence. It's just swallowing it up. I think it's amazing it can even do that. Just shows you how old these are as well. Because this fence isn't exactly new. That's amazing. Just a handy tip, if you've ever got any mosquito bites, which I happen to have, I found that stinging needles help so much. Like, just do that. I mean, it stings, of course, but at the same time, it itches it. And it's just really, really satisfying, because it seems to stop the itchiness for at least a couple of days. At least for myself. So, hey, try that if you got a mosquito bite. And you got stinging needles, of course. These stinging needles have actually got some good sting. I don't expect it to be stinging that much. My knee's on fire. I definitely don't feel the mosquito bite anymore. Oh no, Hoy's found miscellaneous berries.
What are they? They're like tiny apples, but also berries.
They're a new species.
Maybe.
What are you going to name them?
Chester.
Chester berries.
Yeah.
Oh, they're definitely poisonous then.
Oh, there you go. I don't know why they put it at that angle.
Oh, there you go. Middleton, 1300.
So this must be where it was.
Must have been.
Tiny little plaque dedicated to it.
Yeah. Blimey. Okay, well there you go. It's better than no plaque, I guess.
I mean, that makes more sense than building it in a lake.
Yeah. No, building it on top of a place where the lake would be, then blowing it up so it fills up with water.
Yeah.
Oh, capability, Brown.
You are a rascal.
I think we're approaching another little place we wanted to show you, but we didn't actually explain where we were going, I don't think.
Milton Abbey. Over there. It's actually a school.
Of course there's a golf course. This is so British, isn't it? There's a golf course, that's of course a school, this massive crazy building, tennis courts. Where's the cricket pitch? That's the only thing that's missing. Not too bothered, Poppy.
No, you're trying to impress me with your flutes.
I think you're freaking him out, Pop. I'm not sure if you can hear that. I think there's an actual service going on in there at the moment. We've just met someone who's actually looks like he's camping here. Just is having fun with his dog. Look at that. Incredible. Tennis. This is a massive place. Well, certainly beats my old school, that's for sure. Hello, puppy. You having fun? You having fun? You eating our notes? Who's that? Is that your friend? Is that your friend? You're gonna get told off, puppy. It's annoying, they've just stopped. We've just been told that's actually the students practicing. That's certainly a different school than what we're used to. Yeah, we've got an extra friend now, and plus another friend. Yeah, we've got a companion for a while. Not sure how it happened, but we've got one. Another example of a fence being swallowed by a tree. I love that. It's incredible. I'm starting to accept that incredible is just my catchphrase now. Anyway, better catch up to Hoy, and I believe his name is Johnny. I think his name's Johnny. I don't know how he tagged along, but he's here. He's a really nice guy though. We're just talking about reenactments of the Battle of Hastings. So here we are back in Milton Abbas. We've still got one more thing we want to show you a bit further up the road nearby where we parked. It's such a lovely place. There's so many friendly people, and even our companion friend over there, he's just gone through and we're just talking to locals, and they're all just so nice. Got so much history, and it just feels like such a community here. And Chester's had an incredibly good time. We didn't expect him to have a friend for this walk, but we're really glad he's had one. He's been splooting everywhere and just trying to like jump on the back of his friend and generally just annoying him, but he's been putting up with him, which is we've really appreciated. So he's got a bizarre name. We'll pop it up on the screen now because I can't actually remember what he's called. It's like Chloe or Clothe, something a bit different like that. I'm not actually too sure what he's based on, an author I believe. Yeah, we're gonna take you a bit further up the hill and we're gonna have some lunch and we'll call this wander to an end. Right, our companion's off, so well, let's keep going off the wander. So now that our companion's off, we're gonna sit down at the what I like to call the ET bench, because these people look like ETs in a circle, and we're gonna have some lunch. Some very messy burritos from last night, those leftovers.
Still really yummy though.
Yeah, nothing wrong with them. Not a bad view either. Rightio, we've had lunch and now Chester's absolutely knackered after playing with his friends. He's not walking no more. Right, there's only a couple more things we want to show you and then we'll wrap this wander up. You can see here, this is actually all part of the local church, and there's some very dubious gravestones still hanging on, but yeah, they're certainly in some curious places, that's for sure. That just goes all the way up.
I never said how Middleton was established.
How was it established?
Throughout the years, it's had different names recorded. Because obviously people didn't know how to spell certain words, so now we know it's Middleton. But it was Middletown, and they reckon it might be called that because it's in the centre of Dorset.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
No, I didn't realise that. Yeah, one really cute thing we pointed out with the church last time is that this is actually a very, 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 very tiny nature trail. It just sort of goes around the church and back down again.
The smallest nature trail in Dorset.
Yeah, it's so cute. You can pick up your guide from the local church.
Yeah. It's pretty though with the gravestones poking out. They're little diglets.
That's one way to see them. Diglety, diglety.
Trio.
Wow, that's cool. There you go.
Huh? Oh. Oh, that looks yummy.
Says only one person ever.
I bet plenty of people would say it.
Yeah. It's just not what I expected you to say.
I wonder how you cook these, because this is the one that guy said you could eat. It's like something tongue, or I forgot what it's called.
Witch's tongue.
Yeah.
That's what I'd call it. I like how it goes from decent barbed wire fence, gets a bit weird there, decent, and then they just completely give up. Fence is completely gone.
Hey buddy.
Hello. Good boy.
Oh, you're such a good boy.
Sitting on my foot.
Oh no, Chester. Oh no. So you seen the spider on my leg? Oh no, it's gone. I think it was a tiny beetle actually.
Murderer.
Yeah. Yeah, you murdered the beetle. Oh, he's found another one. Oh no, he murdered that as well. So that concludes the end of our wander for today at Milton Abbas.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed wandering with us. It was really nice, again, like always.
Yeah, it was lovely coming back here actually after seeing it at the street fair. Even though it was lovely then too, seeing it sort of in the sunshine and just
Dead quiet.
dead quiet. Absolutely. You can see why they wanted to build this way and why a bustling market town just didn't fit with the scene. In some ways, yeah, it's very artificial, but now a few hundred years have passed and everything's settled down. It is just the perfect little British village.
Chester's really enjoyed it too. Look at him.
Yeah, he had great fun with his new friend.
I'm just lying on my foot.
Did you enjoy your time with Kafka?
Kafka and Johnny, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kafka and Johnny.
Yeah.
It was lovely meeting them too. That was a nice little jam for the
Very
day.
unexpected.
Yeah. Well, we hope you learned something new on this trip. If there's something you'd like to bring to the table for this that we maybe missed, then please pop it in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'd love to have you with us for next time. I think I'm getting crawled on by ants.
I'm getting bitten.
Yeah, I sat on an ant's nest earlier. I'm not sure if we're sitting on one now. If we are, we better go. So we will catch you next time.
Chester, do you want to say bye?
Good
pup.
boy.
You're knackered, aren't
He
you?
is. We'll get you to bed. Bye.
Bye. Good boy. Chester rates Milton Abbas 5 out of 5 paws. Though the walk was enjoyable, it couldn't beat playing with his friend Kafka all the way back to Milton Abbas from the fancy school. He also wanted to bite Lord Milton for being mean to the residents of Middleton back in the 1700s, but he didn't let it ruin his day. You ruined it, Egg.
I can ruin whatever I want. Is that? Pick it.